Couldn't just do one video. And of course, I got a little bit more information to talk about. So let's get on with this late night video, midnight recording. What is up, Fin fans? So this is going to be a very in-depth video. We're going to talk more about the Terron Armstead signing, kind of how big of an impact it is and all that stuff. Also, Barry Jackson came out and said something very interesting on Twitter that we're going to talk about. And for comment of the day, a lot of you guys want me to react to something that T.O. said. I haven't watched it yet, so we're going to do a live reaction of that for comment of the day. But before we jump into that, I have to shout a new patron and a new member on the Patreon side, the FBCF. Thank you so much for being a new patron. And on the member side, Brian Case, thank you so much for joining. Again, if you want to, membership is the join button next to the subscribe button. It's not on your phone. I've noticed a lot of you guys are like, how can I join? If you're on your phone, you can't join. But if you go on your computer, you can join. And if you want to join the Patreon, it is linked in the description below. So we're going to be talking a lot about Terron Armstead in the first portion of this, because Dolphins just signed him a few hours ago, 4 hours ago, give or take. And it's a big move by the Dolphins. Again, I talked about, if you haven't watched my video, how his injury concerns do worry me, but the contract that he signed, again, let me minimize myself so you guys can see what I'm talking about. The contract he signed, I have absolutely, we don't know the in-depth. Normally around, when the contract is signed, we can go here, we could see how much he's making, what is his signing bonus, all that stuff. When do the Dolphins have an out? When does the dead cap stop hitting, and yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. But here it's not up yet. So all we know right now is 5 years, $75 million, $15 million average salary. And then guaranteed is $43,370,000. So again, I don't know how this is divvied up between the 5 years. I don't know if his first year, and again, you want to look at the cap hit. I don't know if his first year is 15 million. You know what I'm saying? I don't know yet. So when we get that information, obviously I'm going to talk to you guys about that. But looking at the fact that if, and I'm not saying that this is the case, because we all know how Chris Grier works. If this is the case and he's making 15 million a year, this right here is just left tackles, right? This is just left tackles. He is here. He is 10th behind Cam Robinson in cap hit for left tackles. 10th. Now, you can say whether he's better than Cam Robinson, Terron Smith, Laramie Tunsil, Donovan Smith, Ronnie Staley, Taylor Decker, DJ Humphreys, Garrett Bowles, or Jake Matthews. You can whatever. But the fact that he is taking 10th, and I'll talk about all offensive linemen. He's down here at 12th on all offensive linemen. So he is not even getting paid top 10 money for his position to play with the Miami Dolphins, again, making roughly 15 million. Again, I don't know what the semantics are, because again, as we're looking at this, we don't know. I'll give you an example. Looking at Emmanuel Ogbah, right? His cap hit this year is only 11 million. But this says average salary, he's making 16.3 million a year. He's getting 32 guaranteed, but 13 million is of his signing bonus. So again, his first year, he's only getting 11 million. Next year is where he's making that average of 16 million. But then again, after his first 2 years, the Dolphins can cut him. The dead cap's 4 million, but they save about 13 million. This is the stuff that I want to look at when it comes to Terron Armstead, right? Because this is saying 16 million average salary, but he's not making 16 million here on the cap hit. He has his roster bonus, he has the signing bonus, which all goes here. So I'm very interested to see what the semantics are for Terron Armstead. Because, like I said, with Emmanuel Ogbah, this is what is going to come out of the cap. This is the cap hit right here, only 11 million. Dead cap is 32. So again, if we cut him after just signing him, it's a big loss even here. You lose a lot. You lose a lot of money here, and then this is where we save. So I'm wondering where the potential out is, because the Miami Dolphins are very good at that. If you look at all the guys they brought in, if you look at Cedric Wilson, the third junior, he has an out. All these free agents we brought in, we have an out after 1 or 2 years, which is very smart. Very interested to see what happens here with his contract. And again, took a huge cap hit, cut. He's 12th on offensive linemen in general, and like I said, he is 10th on tackles. And the thing we heard the most is, no one wants to play with Tua. No one wants to play with him. Why would they? And we got the number one, depending on who you asked, free agent come to Miami Dolphins and take a huge pay cut to play with Tua Tagovailoa. I'm not saying anything. I'm not tooting anyone's horn or anything. But that whole narrative that no one wants to play with Tua, I just don't think is true. Because then why did he come here for so little money? The other thing I want to talk about, Barry Jackson here. Barry Jackson here says Dolphins aren't done upgrading the offensive line. Center will be addressed. But with Armstead, Connor Williams, 2 running backs with high career per carry average who are skilled in the system, Cedric Wilson Jr., Agba Gazicki, this has been a successful offseason in my opinion. Now, let me make myself bigger so I can talk to you guys. Yeah, 100%. Now, if you guys go back and listen to what I said in my aggression video, I wanted that aggression. This is the aggression I wanted, right? It worried me that I'm sitting back and I'm wondering what's going to happen at tackle and all that stuff. But now that he's like, Chris Greer's like, Doug, relax, man. Here you go. I'm like, yeah, okay. I'm really liking what they did this offseason. I'll give you a full offseason grade and a full offseason breakdown kind of when we get towards the end of that. Like, I feel a few more signings happening this week. Again, this is the second week of free agency. Right now, it is Tuesday. Well, Wednesday, depending on when you're watching this. So things can still happen this week. So I'm going to wait until probably Monday when I start doing my draft prospects on giving you guys a full assessment of what I think the free agency has been. But so far, adding Armstead, and again, if he can stay healthy, again, I keep talking about that because that is a big caveat. But if he can stay healthy, huge. Definitely shoots my grade for the free agency of the Dolphins up immensely. So with that being said, be sure to comment below. Let me know what you guys think of the fact that he's not even really making top 10 money to play with the Dolphins. What do you guys think of the fact that Barry Jackson's saying the Dolphins aren't done? They're not done. If they can bring Treader in, A+ offseason. Aggression. There's the aggression I wanted to see. A+. What is your thoughts on all that? And I'm going to get to comment of the day. And again, comment of the day essentially is you guys wanted me to react to T.O. talking about working with Tua Tagovailoa as a true freshman. Also, Brendan Scarlett's there, who the Dolphins brought back. So we are going to listen to what they have to say. And it's only a 3-minute and 21-second clip. I'm going to listen to it. I'm going to react to it. And let me pop it up. There's T.O. Let's hear what he has to say.
McDaniels. So now, there's still some uncertainty because we heard it throughout the course of the year about your quarterback position. Was he going to stay? Was he going to go? Yeah. There were trade rumors. Do you think that the organization is committed to Tua? Because again, like I said, your head coach of last year is already gone. Now you're moving into a new season. Off season is here. Do you think there are going to be some other moves possibly that possibly could shake up the organization? Because like I said, there are rumors out there, trade rumors with Tua.
Yeah, I think the hiring of Mike McDaniel is actually the showing of commitment to Tua.
Okay.
In my mind, being an offensive coach and being there to be able to develop him and really, commit to him, because I think, that's what you need. I know Tua, like, great dude, and he kept his mindset, solid through the season. But I can only imagine like how difficult that was to be hearing, the Deshaun rumors
every week.
It was every week it was like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen, But he stayed, level set throughout the whole thing. And now this season, I hope for the team, but really for Tua too, to just be able to just
play
he's a quarterback
without
he's
a lot of these things.
You know what I mean?
Let him be the guy.
Because that's what we need.
Would you like to see Tua stay?
Yeah, I would like to see Tua stay. I think he's got a lot of talent. He's a good guy in the locker room. He works hard. You know, he's got an arm on him.
Oh,
man.
I already know. I told you before we sat down. I worked out I'm from Alabama. I go to the facility. I go on campus from time to time, and I worked out with him when he was a true freshman. This is when Calvin really and some of the other guys, Judy, they were on. They were still in college. I think this junior, senior year, and they wanted me to run routes. And so they were trying to get Jalen to come out there. They was like, man, teach us some stuff, blah, blah, blah. They couldn't find Jalen anywhere. So they was like, man, it's like, we just got a hold of Tua. And I was like, who? They said, yo, bro, they said, he's the real deal. They said, honestly, they said, if Jalen wasn't here, he would be our starting quarterback right now. I'm like, what? I said, as a true freshman? They was like, bro, just watch.
Right.
Bro, he came out there, dude. We was out there for about an hour and a half. Bro, he didn't miss a route. I corrected one adjustment, and that was on the bang 8, because when I ran on the bang 8, it's your 4th outside step. You know, that ball should be already gone as a quarterback. I mean, he doesn't play quarterback. You know, he throws
I know quarterback.
But he knows, you know what I mean? He already knows, too. Like, on that 4th outside step on a bang 8, that ball should be halfway to you or right there in your hands.
Right.
And when I came out, I saw him throw it, and it was a little behind. And I said, Tua, I shouldn't see you throw that ball. That was the only correction I made. Ran that route again. Dude, I've never seen, as a true freshman, but I've never seen anything like it.
That interview alone, I'm so glad you guys told me to watch that, because for one, it shows me that his wide receivers, Tua's wide receivers, because everyone wants to talk about, hey, Waddle said Mac Jones and da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. That shows me there that his wide receivers at Alabama had his back and have such high praise for him. T.O. had such high praise for him back when he was a true freshman. Obviously, things might have changed, but had such high praise for him. But again, Brennan Scarlett has such high praise for him. Brennan Scarlett is talking about his arm, and everyone said that, oh, the defense and nobody wants him there, and everyone's talking. That interview alone is just showing that give this kid a chance. Give this kid a chance. And this is the chance he's going to get. Like Brendan Scarlett said, you know, finally he's not having to look, you know, oh, you're getting traded this week. He's getting traded this week. He's getting traded. You know, we're getting Watson. It happened to Baker Mayfield for what, a day? And he wants out. It happened to Tua for a whole offseason and a whole half of a season. And he was like, nah, it's fine. 7-game winning streak. Here you go. Give the kid a chance. I know a lot of people don't like him, and I don't understand why. I know it's not him as a person, but and again, I'm going to do a film breakdown where we break down the good and the bad, and I'm going to talk about that you see him make throws that is going to show he can be something really good in the NFL. But then you see him make dumb throws or miss wide open reads. It's the inconsistency. And once he clicks and once he has the things he needs, he's going to be good. And a lot of people who are thinking he's a bust and he's not even a backup and are going to be sitting there going, yeah, but. And when they start saying, yeah, but, that's how you know you got him. But thank you guys so much for showing me that video. This is an awesome video. But other than that, guys, me and Big O, we're going to record tomorrow. Again, he's been super busy, so good on him. I'm very proud. I'm proud of him. Very happy for him to be super busy. Me and Big O are going to record tomorrow, Wednesday. I'll have that video out later, Wednesday. Again, I'm recording this midnight Tuesday. But I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you guys enjoy the breakdown, all that stuff. And other than that, like usual, stay classy. Fins up.